Hey, what's up everyone? Thunder Bob here, and I am checking out Magic Legends, the beta today. This is, from my understanding, kind of like Diablo in the Magic universe. It's got some interesting things I've read about it, like basically instead of traditional skills, you have cards and you build a deck. It's got some mixed reviews from the early people playing it, but I'm a big Magic fan and a big Diablo fan. So I'm gonna give it a try. Alright, so I don't have a lot of knowledge going into this. I haven't read up on what class to pick. So it looks like you got a fire, a beast, kind of a white mana cleric, mind mage, and a necromancer. Very much like Diablo stylish. First off, I do know Magic pretty well. I've played it since I was a kid. I stopped for a number of years, but I started playing again maybe 5 years ago or so. I know like fire is burn damage, green is primarily creatures and buffs, white is like healing and enchantments and like lots of small weenie creatures. Blue is like trickery and counter spells. I'm just curious how this plays out. Black is usually like, you know, killing things and darkness and evil. Let's try. So possibilities: cleave nearby foes with your either axe, rending through, hurl an axe, wild boar, heal yourself and your companions instantly, plus an additional amount over 6 seconds. Teleport to its location. Magma Fist, punch enemies in front of you. Final hit is combo grants shield. Fury, deal damage to nearby foes. Leap forward a short distance. Those abilities seem like very similar. Divine Bolt, fire piercing bolts of holy energy at distant enemies. So why doesn't the fire person have a ranged base ability? That would make sense to me. Mind Lash, bless enemies in front of you with a barrage of energy orbs. Deal damage to foes in a cone, confuse a random foe. Grim Scythe and lash foes in front of you with your necromantic pendulum, dealing damage plus additional damage over 3 seconds. I don't know. This is a hard one. I guess I'm just trying it out. I'll just jump in and do maybe I always like kind of the mage style classes, and that seems like fire mountains might be the right one. Oh, okay, it's over here. Really lanky tall dude, medium dude, incredibly buff dude. Giant. Not a ton of options here. I noticed that it's patching while I'm in here. That's interesting. I really don't care that much. You really can't see your characters in these kind of games. That's glorious hair right there. Ooh. That looks like a Karen head. Oh yeah, that's a fire character right there. I think I might go with the mohawk. Yeah, that guy looks like a badass. It looks nothing like me. That's a good random name. Nolmuros Gormel. Alright, let's see. In Diablo 2, my favorite character was always the Sorceress. And in Diablo 3, the Wizard. You might see a pattern.
There are no heroes, only balance. Every thread in the tapestry has a purpose.
What the etheric lens can do?
I know what you told your guild master, and that's all I need to know.
So, you're a stalker and an eavesdropper.
And your death, if you get in my way.
Was that supposed to be a threat? Oh, another Planeswalker?
These seem like cinematics out of like a PlayStation 2 game.
A turned back is as good as stolen breath.
Her mouth keeps moving after she's done talking. I gotta go stop the sporlings. I think I've got that Planeswalker card. It's just like kind of glitchy. Like the cinematic is not a great introduction. Okay. But here's the part that really matters. If they can nail the gameplay. Oh, so it's not click to move. That's a little disappointing. It's not. And punching dudes. Punch. It is Relzeric, I was right.
Oh, thanks for the help. Unless you're also out to kill me, then we probably need to have a different conversation. Oh no, I know that look. Perplexed, disoriented, maybe a little amazed. Well, that duel broke my gear, and you need some answers. How about we...
Sure.
My name is Relzeric. Follow me. I don't recognize the magic surrounding this barrier, but I'm sure I can get it open. Stand back and observe. There, got it. There's no telling what our
And I'm getting about 120 frames per second or so.
Try to keep
130. Up. It's pretty good. I mean, I got everything at ultra.
Well, look at that. I'm allergic to pollen, so let's just go the other way, huh?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, our deal. You are a planeswalker. You have a spark of sorts inside of you.
Yep, I've heard this before.
When that spark ignites, it grants you unique abilities and enables you to travel between worlds.
Okay.
You'll get used to planeswalking. For now, why don't you show me what you can do?
I got this fire punch thing. It's pretty cool. Oh,
that was pretty cool.
Q is my secondary.
Got any other tricks? You know, you remind me of someone. Oh, more of her plant things? Use your abilities to handle them and I'll get the barrier.
You just hold down left click to do kind of your like auto attack.
Almost got it.
I don't like immediately hate it, but it doesn't have the oomph of either Diablo 2 or Diablo 3.
The barrier's down. Let's go.
Like Diablo 3 in particular, I think they got the feel of the combat down, even though I think Diablo 2 is the better game.
It's time to teach you some magic. I happen to be something of an expert.
But I'd say this doesn't even feel as good as Diablo 2.
Forms. Sorceries, for example, are spells that directly aid allies or harm foes.
Pyroclasm. Yeah,
Some spells
so you have like
work in
literally
combination
magic
with
cards
others
just
to
up here.
produce powerful effects. Now practice on our guests while I tend to the next barrier.
I'm getting like 120 frames per second. This feels like a little bit, I don't know, not smooth. It's weird. It's hard to describe. Get a lot of abilities, like, pretty quickly. I think he got the door open. Oh, no. So it seems like these things build up extra, like, uses, basically. Because it looks like I can do this one 2 times.
There, it's down. Let's keep moving.
They literally show a mana cost. That's funny. Is that what it cost in Magic? I can't remember. That's definitely not what it does in Magic the Gathering.
Hey, you're catching on quickly. But power is just potential if you don't give it direction. Many sorceries can be aimed strategically at a specific target or 2. Or 10. Here, I'll conjure up some targets for you. Let's see what you've got.
Hold button to show target. I wasn't really paying attention.
What timing? More guests.
Okay, you can spin the camera. I'm not sure if I like that or not. I guess it's better to have it than not have it.
Nice work. You'll accumulate mana during fights. Remember to pace your casting, or you'll run out.
So your mana is at the very bottom, and the green is your health. Is he coming? Okay.
She left a whole swarm. How kind of her.
I wonder if you ever change your, like, basic attack. Because his is kind of boring.
She's quite the summoner, whoever she is. Now, where was I? You can also learn creature spells, which summon forth beings to fight by your side.
They're literally explaining Magic the Gathering to you.
Magic flows in unpredictable ways. Your available spells will shift each time you cast, so you'll need to think on your feet and use what you've got.
See, that's...
Try casting something now, and focus on the way your spells shift.
That's something that seems like it's going to be difficult, because, like, thinking about Diablo 3, you know, you got usually 1 is the main attack, 2 is secondary attack, you might have a buff in there, you might have a charge, a getaway skill. Imagine if those skills just randomly cycle. So, like, my number 1 skill keeps changing.
Coming.
So,
you may want to summon a creature to welcome them.
how would you ever, without just, like, looking down, know what's in what slot? So how are you focusing on the gameplay and your skills at the bottom? They're just kind of awkward. Like, almost like maybe a loadout system would make more sense, where, like, these are my first 5, and then I cycle to my next 5, and this one's always in this spot or something. Just
whatever this creature
questions.
is, it's no joke. Be careful. seems you're already coming into your own. Good.
They're throwing a lot of skills at you. I wonder if you have an inventory, because I don't seem to be able to pull one up, but maybe it's too early. If it's just cards, I feel like I don't know if I would keep playing. I need more of a
I got
hook.
what I came here for. So this is where we say goodbye.
Talent trees, skill trees, gear, something.
Remember everything I've taught you, and we'll make it through alive.
It's an ooze. I'm just kind of spamming these buttons without knowing what's gonna happen. Doesn't feel great. Maybe I'm being too nitpicky. I've only played like 15 minutes. A Rot Warden. It just feels awkward with like the things constantly shifting around other than your Q and your E. I wonder how many of these guys I can spawn. Because like you have some abilities you have to target and some that just happen around you, so if they keep shifting, I just don't see how that's gonna work. Because sometimes one is summon the guy, sometimes it's the leap in the air thing, sometimes it's the shoot fire in front of you, and like when you want to do those is going to be different.
Here I was worried Nicol Bolas had come home.
Ha ha ha, Nicol Bolas. Oop.
I can't run my experiment without that lens. Oh, crocked. I should have been more careful. Should I follow in her wake?
Yeah. What is the big Leviathan thing out there?
I'm not sure what hurts more right now. My back or my ego? If you focus on the scar left by her planeswalk, you'll follow in her wake. Wherever it takes you, you must try to stop her. Please, just trust me on this, and I will see you again soon.
Okay. So is this all mission based, or is there more like a hub, I wonder? Like an overworld, places where you can see other players. Zendikar, that's a popular place. Maybe one of the most popular planes in Magic the Gathering. Nisa.
Stand back, Planeswalker! I just deflected one of you, and I will not see the people of Briarthorn Glade suffer further. I am Nissa Ravane. A Planeswalker like you and myself just attacked this village. So You know Roll? That eases my mind a little, I suppose. You must be after the red-haired woman who summoned all these. She ran toward the isle just west of here. Come with me.
Okay, so I must be in, like... Everyone's saying claim free pack.
You'll find out this
Nothing
plane,
happened.
Zendikar, has a life of its own. Here, let me take care of this.
I feel like people are just trying to get people to... It's a Hedron.
I suspect the Planeswalker who attacked Briarthorn Glade corrupted this Hedron. Huntmaster Procyon chased your target deeper into the...
Okay. Okay. So I can click this to instantly change out my skills, I guess, maybe? Or not. Wonder if I get more skill slots as things progress. I still don't seem to have any way to get into like an inventory or a spell book. I have a wallet though. I did see lots of ways to spend money already. Kind of disappointing. Like literally see right off the bat. I'm gonna just check options. Keybinds. Action, primary, secondary, interact, general. Abilities. QE, mana surge mode. I don't know what that is yet. Spark power. So you must get like maybe super abilities. Spell 1, 2, 3, 4. Map. Ooh, okay. Toggle inventory. There's no button for it. Why is there no button for it? Just want to see. Yeah, so if you... That's weird. There's no, like, skill... Okay, I does not do anything. Maybe I have to get further to... Okay, holding tab... brings up this menu. And there is a loadout. Welcome to loadouts. Manage all components of your Planeswalker, including character abilities, artifacts, traits, and change your active deck. As you progress, you will gain more powerful artifacts, traits, and abilities, blah, 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 blah. So maybe you can swap to the different colors at any time later. Artifacts. I don't have anything yet. It looks like equipment. So there are gear slots, so that's good. Traits are earned by reaching max class level with your current Planeswalker and through Magic Legends gameplay. Okay, so there's at least a little bit more to it. Why did they make it like so hard to get into that menu? Let's just look at the wallet. Zen, Aether, Empyrean Fragments, Unrefined Ether, Gold. Okay. And of course you can buy Zen. There is a $200 Zen pack. It's great to see. Hopefully this isn't like you have to spend a lot of money to get enjoyment out of it. Experience.
I must stay and investigate the Hedron further.
Alright, you stay there, Nisa. You're always
And you
useless.
should catch up to Procyon quickly.
She just stalking me?
The creatures here must be reacting to that woman! Watch my back, Talus!
What's this thing? It looks like a waypoint. You should use your Q and your E, because those seem like cooldown and not mana abilities, primarily. It's just weird not seeing any loot drop from these guys. Loot must be at least somewhat rare.
It's not often I find myself giving thanks to an outsider. I am Procyon, a hunter from Briarthorn Glade. I was tracking the outsider who attacked our village when, well, you saw. If Nissa sent you, then we have the same target, so I suppose we should work together. Careful though, the wildlife and goblin...
He sounds like a total douchebag.
Tread carefully. Linger in the wrong place, and the land may take hold of you.
Still getting 100 frames per second. It still just feels a little jerky, a little off.
That is a Grotag Pathfinder totem. Never leave those unattended.
Why did the sound get quiet all of a sudden? That's weird. Bam. Oh jeez, I'm cramming. Wait. No. Wait, are we fighting? We're fighting. I gotta go back and look at that. Because I'm pretty sure that was like legit, you could just buy cards for Aether. Aether refines from unrefined Aether can be used to upgrade spells and acquire new spells in the realm. So then can be earned via purchasing it or trading it. So this thing got 600 spell pages for the Fiendslayer Paladin spell. You must own Fiendslayer. What? Can you only use the spell so many times? I don't understand. 4,000 zenny for the Planeswalker bundle, which gives you Experimental Sentinel spell and Gilded Lotus Greater Artifact. So it seems like it gives you mostly skin, but it must give you this one legendary item. Okay. It's a Mirror Assassin Booster Pack ×5. So literally you're buying packs of cards for your Diablo style game. I don't know if I like that. And a battle pass? What? 2,500. How much? That's like what, $25? So there's just straight up packs of cards, skins, items, a battle pass. On day 1, you can buy booster packs, classes, so you can get this for free probably because of it's like the intro or whatever. I don't know what that does. Costumes unlocked. And boosters. Enemy rewards, mission rewards. You can get 15 times enemy rewards. Or mission rewards, 5 times enemy rewards. Could you imagine like Diablo and just being able to pay to get better drops? Because that's what that sounds like. Increases experience, spell page, gold, and relic fragments from kills by 100% for 30 minutes. That is ridiculous right there. I kind of wanted to stop playing. 2,000 zennies, like 20 bucks for 30 minutes of double reward, basically. 5 times rewards? I'm not sure. That's very predatory. I don't like that. Like, the game is so-so to start with, but then to literally see like 18 different ways they can take money from you. I mean, that's what Magic Arena is, but that's the name of the game. You play a versus card battler. You're either going to play, you know, a lot of free-to-play to get your cards, or you're going to have to shell out some money. I've played both Hearthstone and Magic Arena free-to-play primarily. I've maybe put $20 in each of them.
We must be getting closer to the
And
Goblin camp.
I don't play currently, but I was pretty hardcore into it last year. And in both cases I was able to make pretty good decks. Maybe not current meta decks, but competitive decks without spending any money. I almost got legendary actually last year, and I got so close I just gave up and I stopped playing for a while.
This destruction is excessive, even for goblins.
I don't know if this is the whole game. It's like literally like a one-way path. Like thinking about Diablo, even, you know, Diablo 1 had a lot more meandering pathways and like you're trying to find the doorway down. This is like, here's the entrance, here's the exit, very A to B. I'm hoping this is just the tutorial and not kind of what you expect. Yeah, I get 6 gold there.
The goblin camp is nearby. I blow.
So I have 101 gold so far. I've got a buddy who's super excited about this, and it's something I wanted to play with him, but I don't know right now. I'm not completely feeling it.
It looks like the witch got to the goblins too.
Want to sell SOJ. That brings me back. I'm probably going to end it here soon. I do have work tomorrow. What are they talking about? Runs great on Arc. I don't know what that
Look, down
means.
there! I've never seen the Hedrons this active before.
Are the Eldrazi gonna show up? That would be cool. Yeah, this is opening up a little bit more. There's just kind of like nothing out here. There's no chests, you know, in Diablo you're running up and opening chests everywhere, loot dropping like crazy. It just feels kind of empty, and the encounters aren't.
Talus girl, what is it?
Because of the way this ability
Outsider,
cycle, I'm
Talus
kind of
is
just
acting
spamming my buttons
strangely.
without a lot of
We
like
must
thought
be on
behind
the
it.
right track.
Yeah, this is kind of a cool backdrop. I'll give him that. It looks nice. I mean, it's not, you know, anything to write home about, but for this style of game, it looks alright. Some cool backgrounds at times. Some decent set
Is that
pieces.
an elemental? It is corrupting a Hedron. But why? Beasts are approaching on all sides. Called here by the energies of the corrupted Hedron, no doubt.
1 gold. 1 stinking gold.
Go home, girl. I will catch up with you soon. That woman must be behind this. We should look for her trail.
Sure. And then I'm going to bed. And what's weird is, like, I'm the perfect target for this. I love Magic the Gathering. You know, even the lore and stuff I find pretty interesting. I don't read the books, but, like, whenever a new set comes out, I kind of, you know, what plane are they on? What's the
I see some
themes? What are they
humanoid
doing?
footprints. Let's keep going.
I was pretty invested in, like, the Eldrazi and the Gatewatch and stuff. And then, I don't know, this just isn't pulling me in. And I'm the perfect target for it. A little disappointed. If they can't pull in a person who's already a fan of Magic, who are they going for?
This rain feels unusually warm. Something is not right. I see more footprints. We're on their trail.
I don't see any footprints. Do you guys? And there's like really no threat. Like, I haven't even been paying attention to my life bar to this point. I'm just running around punching things and hitting QE12 without much thought because 3 of my 5 abilities just cycle randomly.
Merfolk, are they behind this?
An arena challenge. Okay, let's check that out. We're gonna play a game of Magic in here.
Someone's coming. Wait, focus the Hedrons. Let these beasts do what they do best.
Merfolks are kind of
They're
dicks.
using water elementals to corrupt an entire Hedron grid. We must distract them from the Hedron.
I'm disappointed that I'm like an hour into an action RPG and I still haven't seen like a single item drop. Like, no skills. Like, I've had not a single choice. Like, that's one of the worst things. Is like no skills, no stat points, no leveling so far. Like, does that happen and it's just slower paced? Like, most games ease you into that. It would be like, you know, your first choice 5 or 10 minutes in. It's a lull mage. So you want to talk to me? I haven't finished fighting.
Feel the tainted magic dissipating. We may have lost that witch, but now we know that merfolk are behind the corrupted Hedrons.
What did I get? It's so weird to have like a mission complete screen with what you got. 30 char, whatever that is. 8 earth spike, magma burst, gold, and then my payout is experience at the end of the mission. I'm not getting experience per kill. That's so backwards. It feels like it's a Diablo game made by someone who's never played Diablo, Grim Dawn, like any of the Path of Exile. What is... I don't know what that means.
Procyon tells me you lost track of your fellow outsider. Ley lines carry mana through a plane like veins. One of the village animals. Before you go, Procyon brought back a spell he found on a Murph.
Okay. Hey, there's real people now. So my bar is filling up now. Lava vortex. Can I can't even like move them around. It's literally just until you fill up your deck, I guess. But then you get average cost. What's weird is, okay, I only have one type of mana bar. So do you eventually get to like cast colorless too? I just don't understand. Maybe you can dual class later. I think I'm going to end it here. It's a good stopping point, I would say. Overall, not super impressed. Like, I'm not hating it, but there's a lot of things that I hope get better as you progress. First off, like the character progression system is very questionable, and like the amount of items you can just straight up buy, boosters and that sort of thing is really kind of disappointing. Skill system, kind of questionable. You basically have 2 buttons right now, and just randomly cards will show up there. Not loving that. And yeah, just like the lack of impact and kind of like sluggishness of, why does it keep saying stage complete? Just like overall sluggishness of the gameplay. I don't know if that's because it's online or what, but it just doesn't feel super smooth. Okay, welcome to the map. Alright, so there's like a pretty big... Looks like there's a few real people here. So it looks like you get to go to Dominaria, Gavinoy, Tazine, the Sanctum, Your Realm, which I'm guessing is where I'm at currently? I don't know. Guide. So I am like on the second part of Act 1. That does not seem like a lot of story unless it proceeds from there. Rewards per level. So is this how you get items? Is through this system? Here's an item. I don't know what that even means. Whenever you pick up a health globe, there's a 24% chance to create a 1/1 green sapperling. Okay. Spark recharge rate. Yeah, I'm like, the gear just doesn't look very fun. I'm like really down on this right now. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm kind of... I'll play this again just because my buddy really wants to. But at the moment I am kind of questionable on it. So if you've played this and you got some tips, or you think I'm wrong and this is like the greatest game ever, or you think I'm right and it's kind of mediocre, drop me a message below. I would love to hear from some people who are checking this out. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.